Hello everyone, my name is Cuéllar Ledezma, and for this video I will be showing my multimedia presentation that was designed with the purpose of being engaging with the cultural and in a enriched type of way materials, ensuring clear instructions and learning objectives. I will be explaining the materials and demonstrating their use in a teaching scenario. Let's go. To start with, we have the introduction. The name is Welcome to our journey through the rich reading traditions of the UK. And after knowing that the reading has played a vital role in shaping the UK history and their culture, and by preserving and transmitting its rich literary heritage from classic authors like Shakespeare and Chaucer to contemporary writers, it reflects values, sparks cultural identity, and promotes an understanding of historical events. Literature has not only influenced the social change, but the political thought and the national identity, making reading a cornerstone of UK cultural life across generations. So we will see this across this presentation. This presentation has that objective of showing how the UH history has been shaped by the lecture and what can we take from that, and also what students can learn from that. I will be now doing the objectives, learning objectives. By the end of the presentation, learner will understand the key components and strategies of effective reading, recognize the cultural importance of reading in the UK, explore the famous UK literary works and traditions, and develop actionable tips to improve students' reading skills and cultural awareness. So, for example, what is reading? Well, reading is the ability to recognize, understand, and interpret reading symbols and enabling access to information and effective communication. And reading also serves as a cultural activity that reflects and shapes societal values, fostering cultural identity, understanding, and empathy across different traditions and perspectives. For this part, I searched for a video that is about how reading has shaped UK history and culture. This is the YouTube video that the students will watch because that's the environment I chose to showcase it in a practical scenario. This would be a classroom, uh, a presential classroom with the students, and this presentation can be shown in a video beam or in a screen in a TV. So after watching the video, the students now will identify or read about the components of effective reading, vocabulary, speed comprehension, and critical thinking, because these help in different ways. Vocabulary helps to understand the words. Speed improves the efficiency and focus. Critical thinking encourages the analysis and a deeper engagement. And this comprehension helps them to understand what is the real idea of the text. And these skills enhance overall the reading ability, making it learning more effective. That's the purpose of the presentation, not only giving them something to read, but how they can improve the reading skills in a better way. We have, for example, UK specific example about how this can be worked. On the old English vocabulary, we have Shakespeare with famous phrases like be or not be. That is the question. The sign own self be true. And a short Shakespeare fragment from Romeo and Juliet that everyone knows. Parting is such a sweet sorrow, and fair is full, and full is fair. And we have also modern slang and idioms in the UK media. For example, bang, that means attractive, good looking. Bruv, that is a short way of saying bro, like brother. Waste man is like, don't listen to him, it's a waste. And all that and a bag of cheese is that someone or something is excellent or really impressive. After that, we have this trivia quiz about UK words and expressions. I did this quizzes activity that it aims to interact with the students, and I will show it because that's the purpose, that the students can also have like this little space to find something really interesting. So is that I made it, and now you can see the questions. Wait, yeah, as you can see, we have the first one. What is a chippy in written slang? A chippy, a fish and chip shop. That's correct. What does biscuit mean in the UK? Biscuit is a cookie or a sweet treat. Okay. This is the activity for the students to make. Okay, so this is that's the purpose, is what showcasing what the activity is for them to like see how it works and how the reading can shape the way that they see the UK culture. Furthermore, we have the cultural significance of reading in the UK. Well, literature is the central to the UK's national identity because it reflects the country's history, culture, values, promotes national pride, and influence global perceptions. So it also showcases regional diversity and addresses modern societal issues, helping shape and express what it means to be the British today. We have key literary figures like William Shakespeare, Jane Austen with her romance rom novels, and J.K. Rowling with Harry Potter series. That's super famous. And we also have the British reading traditions, the afternoon tea and reading is timeless. The literary festivals like Hay Festival, and libraries and archives like the British Library. For them, it's really important, and I want to transmit that with the students. And now we have a little fragment for them to read. This is the reading fragment. If you click here, it takes you to the reading fragment that I want them to read. In an actual environment, I will be sending the link to them for them to read it. And it's charging, but it's here. It's a little Shakespeare fragment. It has 2 pages. It's not a lot of information, but after they read it, they then have to do the activity that I have written over there. That is, you see, this little fragment and key points. Think about 5 key points of the text and write it on paper. It says paper, but they can also send it if they are working on a computer or something, but paper because the main objective is that the presentation will be on the front and the students will be working on their notebook. In this interactive segment for a little thinking for them, find and read a story by a UK author or about the UK, and a discussion prompt for them to think about the following question. How do you think UK's stories and history will influence your reading choices? For them to think. And these are practical tips to improve reading skills. A little help to them. Read widely from classic manuscripts to contemporary novels. Explore British authors and stories. Join local or online reading groups. Visit libraries and bookshops in the UK. Practice active reading and note taking. And that's now with the conclusion. So understanding and appreciating UK culture through reading is essential for deepening one's knowledge of countries' rich traditions, values, and way of life. By engaging with UK histories, both modern and historical, Learners can improve their reading skills and also connect more with the roots of the country and share more with their cultural roots. I encourage all learners to continue exploring British literature, from classic novels to contemporary works, and to let their curiosity guide them into the fascinating world of UK history and storytelling. The more you read, the more you discover. The more you read, the more confident and cultural aware you will become. That's what I want for my students. Now, the resources and the uh, further reading. This is like an extra. A list of recommended UK authors and books, Shakespeare sonnets, Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice, and contemporary artists like Bernadette Evaristo, apps for reading UK literature like Kindle, Google Play Books, and Kobo Books. And these are the reference, and this was the presentation. Thank you very much.